Hey, welcome back, my friend. How are you today? Okay, too much. Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. Bringing you a video on, hold on, let me find it, Moonriver. Yeah. Because I speak about Moonbeam, it's about time I drop some information on Moonriver. Some of you may wonder, why Moonriver? Why Moonbeam? Why they two? We're going to break it down. If it sounds interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Please, because, I'm at 87,000. I'm close to 88,000. Get me to 90,000, then we'll talk about 100K next week. Moonriver. Before I go any further, this is not fine. I got some energy today, you best believe. This is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. Did I say drop that like? Anyway, Moonriver is like your Moonbeam, but it's like a testing network for the Moonbeam, meaning, and we have a similar thing with like Bitcoin and Litecoin. I'll explain it. When it comes to testing new coding and contracts and things like that, before it goes live on Moonbeam, they test it on Moonriver first. Now that's a powerful thing because it can stop hacks, scams, and all these other problems that you get in codes because you're doing it on like a test. This is essentially its testnet. Something like that. So I think it's powerful. And when you look at the supply, it is incredibly tiny. We're talking 10 million in supply, half of Bitcoin, darling. Who, darling? It's half of Bitcoin, you best believe. So I think that it could be a good buy. £10 a piece. Do you know how high this went? Yeah, I'm looking at you. This went as high as in its all-time last bull cycle. What was this? What? Over £300. 350 quid. I'm going to highlight this for you so you can see in nice, clean, yellow-looking highlighter. Here we go. £357. That is a 35x gain if it goes there again. I'm not saying no more than that right now. Let me just go to this. So, break it down. I think it's a good buy. This is not financial advice. Moonriver, a community-led sister parachain on Kusama. Well, here's the thing. It's interesting because I'm using this on MetaMask. So, and it works just like Moonbeam. You can buy tokens on Binance. So if you want to buy it, by the way, you can go over to Binance. What, KuCoin? You can get on KuCoin? I think you can get on KuCoin. Look. KuCoin. And makes it, I sound like that episode off of, have you seen it? Family Guy. That guy, that little kid that laughed. I can't stop. Please tell me you've seen that episode. Dean, my boy, I know you've seen it if you're watching. Go back on this. I don't know where this is. Moonriver is a companion network to Moonbeam and provides a permanently incentivized canary network. New code ships to Moonriver first, where it can be tested and verified under real economic conditions. Once proven, the same code ships to Moonbeam on the Polkadot exchange. No, Polkadot network. Now live on Kusama. So this is why I think it's a good buy, because everything that happens with Moonbeam is going to happen on Moonriver first. And you can do a lot. You can do the same stuff what you do on Moonbeam with Moonriver. You can stake it like a boss. Get that passive income. And I'm going to show you how to stake as well in this video. So I just wanted to share it with you, help you understand a little bit more about why Moonriver exists and what it does. It is a big thing. Because for me, having a blockchain where you're not just uploading code and hoping that it's going to be all right and people ain't going to try and, hack it in some shape or form, you're getting it tested here first, is a big thing. And this is what happened with Bitcoin and Litecoin. People was using Litecoin is a fork of Bitcoin, I'm sure. And people used to put new coding and stuff on the Litecoin blockchain first before they updated it on the Bitcoin blockchain. And this is a similar thing. And I think most blockchains should do this instead of having like a testnet. This should be like, anyway, that's what I think. It's clever, I like it, and it has its own agenda. Because like I said, it's sitting on 10 million in supply. You'll never get more than that. That's its max supply. Half of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's sitting on what, 20, 30 grand? Maybe not so much now. Maybe about £18,000, about what, $20,000? I think it's, I got over here. Let's have a quick look. Where's the Bitcoin? $21,000. So when you look at a coin that has half the supply, I can say half. I like to half the supply. It makes me wonder, How high could this go should it perform really well? You don't need this to go to hundreds of billions to make absolute insane gains. It has a 53 million market cap. Look at this. I believe, where did it go before? It must have been sitting on a couple of billion in market cap. I believe that this could 100x. I really do. Me personally. Watch what it does when it does 100x to the coin from this price. It would be sitting on a 5 billion market cap. And you know what price this would be sitting on at 100x? I can see it now. Take the price, £10 right now, times 10 because you shimmy it. £109, 40 pence. That's a 10x. Times 100, £1,094. Do not underestimate it, please. Please don't. Because Moonriver could rise and shine alongside Moonbeam. Because every time Moonbeam has something, it's coming over here first. Trust me on this. There's some room for this to grow. And the fact that it was sitting about 300 quid before. Now, look, I know there's tokens that are going to be released and stuff. I know they're releasing tokens here and there because of, liquidity lock and all that stuff and whatnots. But you're never going to get more than 10,410,382 coins. That's what I'm trying to get at. Even if it was fully circulated, it would still be able to hit these prices. I personally believe so. You don't have to believe it. I'm telling you what I believe. And I invested in this. And if you was a patron of mine, you saw that buy alert. And if you don't want to miss this stuff, become a patron. They're seeing this stuff all the time, real quick. 7 tiers, take your pick. The link is in my info section. Just click it. You'll see something like this. Take your pick. I recommend this one here, the exclusive VIP tier, partner tier, because this one unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, because you can stake this like a boss. We're staking it right now. Well, I am. Patrons, if you follow the stake alert, you're staking as well. If you can afford it, I've got a next tier up that gives you my super alerts. It gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. I've got big brains in that space and they're very intelligent. They know how to make money. This big money in this space is sharing great projects that's helping us make more money. It's not a joke. So, maybe you want to check that out. And not on top of that, I talk to them way before I buy, way before I sell. It's all in here. So they're getting them super alerts, discussing things first. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I did say. That's all I'm going to say. Let's carry on. So Moonriver, is it a good buy? I think it is. Earlier launch, earlier access. Moonriver receives code deployments earlier and launches on Kusama first. The Moonriver network deployed as a parachain to Kusama in June 2021. And Moonbeam will deploy it to Polkadot. Cool, later this year, which is already done. You should update that. This means developers have earlier access to Moonriver to start building, experimenting, and launching other participants can. Sorry, I'm talking too much. And other participants can access dApps assets on the chain. This is big. This really is big because when you think about decentralized apps, DeFi apps that are going to be coming and stuff like, I meant to say decentralized exchanges and DeFi apps. If it's going to come on this place first, you will be able to test it and play about with it on here first. You'll be able to get into DeFi projects super early, way before everyone else. If you're doing the development and stuff, I'm just saying, you might want to look out for news and updates on the Moonriver side of things before you look at it on Moonbeam, because this is where it's going to be coming first. I think there's huge potential in this coin. So, and I don't know why I didn't buy it before, but I'm glad I did now, because I tell you what, that's the staking side. I'll get into that in a second. I remember seeing this about 200 quid. I just got to keep back in November, I'm sure, right back here. Yeah, I remember seeing it about 200 quid and I thought, should I buy one? Because, it's a bit expensive, 200 quid can get me like some chicken, some black bean sauce, actually a bit more than that. I can go Tesco's, buy some pizzas, some vegetables. You need your vegetables. What else do I buy? Some milk, some crunchy nut flakes. My monthly shop, So it's a lot to spend for one coin. But now, £10 a piece. Man, I think I spent more. I think I spent £11. I think I spent 6p more, but it's all good. It's a great buy. It is 96% down from its all-time high. I am not trying to time the bottom for this. If this is the bottom, fine. If it falls a couple of pounds more, I don't care. I might buy a bit more, dollar cost average, but I'm not trying to time the bottom because this is already 96% down. This is a great buying opportunity for me because it's going to 35x my money, which means if I put £1,000 into this, and just real quick to show you what I mean, look at this, look. So the highest price right now, oh no, I'm talking hold on a minute, it's going to do more than that. When it goes back to all-time high, it will 35x my money. Because, you know, it was 357 before. I think it can go higher. I think it can go to a 5 billion market cap, 5.3, and sit on a £1,094 price. When it goes there, what kind of X gain am I talking? Oh, it's 100X. I already told you 100X. Let me just make sure I'm doing it right. 1094, I think it is 100X, yeah. Divided by, that's 100 grand. Just, it's ticking, tick-tock, just ticking in my head. Divided by £10.94, it is 100. Yeah, I've already done that. I'm turning £1,000 into £100,000 when it goes there. When it goes to a 5 billion market cap. When Moonbeam's sitting on like 10, 14 billion market cap as well. You best believe. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Look, my buy alert. Look, you know, if you see this, you have my buy alerts. It show you what market cap, what price I bought at. $13. Yeah, it's about that price. Let me just quickly check. You know, sometimes you can refresh. $13.15. You see it? Because at the top left, you can see it. Look at the price. Look. $13.50. So, you know, it's a good buy right now. And I'm happy. Look, how do you stake this? So once you buy it, you can click on the launch app. And then it opens up a place like this, which is the back end. Now, you've got Moonbeam, Moonriver. You need your MetaMask. You can buy on Binance and send your tokens to your MetaMask. Just copy the link in your MetaMask, real quick for people that are new, your wallet address, paste it back into Binance. This one here, boom, copy it, paste it back into Binance, and then send your tokens over. When you've got it in your MetaMask, you can click on this tab up here, Moonriver, and then you can come down and you can select manage delegations, and you can select which collators you want. A collator is like a validator, people that you're going to give your stake to so you can stake and earn passive income. Let's select collator. Now, how do you know who to choose? Real quick, I use and you can use this stakemovr.com website, because this website gives you a little breakdown similar to the one on Moonbeam, right? You can see it. Gives you a little breakdown on the collators, who you can stake to. What do you look for? Well, the first thing I look for is the APR. How much APR am I going to be getting? Let me see if I can highlight it. Does it let me highlight it? This is the APR. Hold on, this is not doing it. I'm trying to highlight the APR. Okay, well, there's an APR here, look, 16%. There you go, look. That one says 16.4%. I'm just giving it a random. Don't go for what I'm just showing you, right? 15%, 17%. You know, so the first thing I look for is the APR. 17.9%. That's quite cool. That looks like the standard, 17 to 18%, right? Some a bit lower. So once you understand the APR, what you want to earn over the year, is that even over the year or is that over a certain amount of blocks? Once you understand that, you then want to work out how many blocks is these collators actually generating, because some might not be doing any blocks. What's the point in going into a pool, stake pool, if you're not earning anything because they're not producing blocks? So over here, the average shows how many blocks they do on average, and 8 to 9 is about average. So, you know, 8 to 9 is good. Even 7, 8, 9, that's about average. If it's lower than that, then I'll probably steer away. So to be fair, any one of these could be a good one. Could be a good to go in, right? Once now you understand the blocks that's producing blocks, you understand the APR that you want to be earning, you can now look at the minimum bond. Now, it looks like all of them say you need a minimum of 5 MOVR tokens in order to stake with them. So here's an example. If you decided to stake with True Staking, right, make sure you check the websites and stuff, because they got website here. You can learn more about what they are and what they do and stuff. They want 5 MOVR. So you would come over to here. You'd look at True. Type in True. There is True Staking. See, so far it's produced 4 blocks in the last round. MOVR 5 move. It's got 117 people delegating to it. 23,000 is inside this right now. So you click on it, and then it says it needs a minimum of 5. So let's say you bought 10 tokens. You can just put 10 tokens. You can put 10 tokens in, and then you click the delegate button, and that should start staking for you. Okay, now you need to decide which one's best for you. If you're a patron of mine, you know which one we're using. You saw the stake alert and it shows you which delegator I'm using that I feel comfortable putting my thing in. And if you guys want to see that, become a patron. You can see all the stuff that I'm doing, the stake alert here, like I said, and then you can see what we're doing. You don't have to worry too much about this position thing. I mean, if you put up here, it says, look, as long as your amount is under 300, if you did put 10, you know, look, a lot of these come up as 105, 43, 98, so you're below 300, it should be fine. And then over here shows the how much tokens are inside this pool. Now, all it basically does is it reflects the APR that you're going to receive, because the more that is in the pool, the more saturated it gets, which means the less rewards you're going to have. And a fine example of this is, let me find it, Binance. Where's Binance? Because I know Binance has a chain, a pool. You can stake with Binance. Let me see if I can find it. And a lot of people do this. A lot of people stake with Binance. Is it Binance? I'm saying Binance. I said Binance too many times. I can't find it. I'm sure it was here somewhere. Anyway, Binance had a pool. And if you stake with them, here we go. Look, Binance staking. Look at the APR. And this is why I want to really bring it up, because the APR is tiny. It's 3.9. Look at how saturated this pool is. Look, 91,000 people are staking in this pool. And the reason they do it is because, it's Binance. I know the name, it's Binance, it's safe. But you're only earning 4%. You know, but had you take that few more minutes to like research these other stake correlators, which are probably quite good, you know, I don't know. Look, again, not financial advice, look into it. ETHEREUM is offering 18%. And it's got a smaller pool. So, you know, that's going to give you more for your money. So I'm not saying anymore. You do your research on it and decide which one's best for you. I don't know. If you want me to bring a video on it one day, like showing you what I've got, I might do. You drop the comments, let me know. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I want to show you on Moonriver. Real quick before I go, let me see if I can grab it up on the charts. Because I don't do much analysis when I'm talking about coins. I like to share like how much X gains they can make and stuff. But I want to show you, let me grab it up, MOVR. Nope, that's OVR. MOVR, I want to show you the charts so we can have a quick look, see what it's been doing. Obviously, since the whole market crash, it's been on a downtrend. This is on the weekly time frame though, okay? Weekly. If we change it to the daily, I'm going to come back on the weekly because I'm seeing some interesting stuff. So this is the daily time frame. I like to use the stochastic RSI and the RSI. Actually, no, I'm going to go to the weekly because I'm a long-term holder. And when you're a long-term holder, you like to look at the longer time frame. This is powerful. Why? Because when you look at the RSI, we've got some data. You can see here, it is incredibly oversold because it's right down here, which means there's so much room for it to come back up. Okay, and same with the stochastic RSI. This is now showing buy momentum coming in. And look, this proves it because the red line and the blue line have crossed and it's all starting to come back up. This is buy power. It wouldn't surprise me if you see MOVR's price start to rise, maybe 20-30% in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see. Each candle is a weekly candle. I think it's an incredible buy right now. Very undervalued. I'm not saying no more on this. You do your further research. If you liked it, please drop that like, give me a subscribe. If you're new watching, I'm going to bring more videos on this. Like how much should you have? Should you hold? You know, is X amount enough? Because you might have 10. Is 10 enough? I might do some videos. Because, you know, 10 is like 100 quid right now. Well, how much 100 quid give you? Let me just have a little look. £100 would give you almost 10. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Remember the Patreon. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.